Why am I on Fortune Island? Well, lately I've been taking a keen interest in history and geology, you see, and, nah, I'm only kidding. It's Drift Club, of course. Some rather high-profile and talented members have been kind enough to lend me their cars. This is the HSV Malu Gen F. It belongs to my friend Josh, who races in something called Formula Drift. You don't need to know what that is. All you need to know is that it has a supercharged 6.2-litre V8 that makes 1,000 brake horsepower. Off we go then. Set you some nice easy corners to start. Remember, speed, turn in, feather the e-brake and just... Sorry, yeah, I'm sure you remember. My friend Josh is actually Australian, you see, hence the Holden and the right-hand drive. It might also explain any sudden urge to abandon the route and just do, what I believe are called doughies. That's the way, really chuck it around now. You like those moves, Horizon? Join the club. The Drift Club, that is.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Nicely done. We'll have a Drift Club thriving on Fortune Island in no time. If we could only figure out where to photocopy the flyers. We're thinking about making Fortune Island the permanent headquarters of Drift Club. What do you think? I'll send some letters, trust me. Anyway, let's get on with the drifting, shall we? This is my friend Matt's 97 Nissan 240SX. It has a 7-litre supercharged V8 putting out 1,250 brake horsepower. He actually doesn't race this one anymore, but heaven knows why. Remember, shift the weight forward and you lose grip in the rear. Now, shift your rear and get going.
In 400 meters, turn right.
They tell me that the 240SX body is pretty standard among Formula Drift drivers. Though, of course, Matt has put more gizmos and gadgets in his than a Swiss Army knife. How about some more technical stuff? Come on, for me.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
I was going to make a point about counter-steering, but it hardly seems necessary now. Yes, we're one step closer to claiming this island. The Drift Club Executive Committee are meeting tonight if you'd like to come. We'll have biscuits. This is it! I've spoken to the festival and to the authorities. If you can pull this off, we can make the island our permanent headquarters. They might even let us rename it. Are you ready? I've got just the machine for you to do it in. My friend Andy's BMW 325i. Standard Chevy LS-based engine, 6.2-litre V8. But it does have one massive advantage. You're behind the wheel. I have some lovely switchbacks you might like to introduce to our good friend, Functional Oversteer. That's a Formula Drift machine, so you've got over 70 degrees of steer angle to play with. By which, I mean try not to pitch it over a cliff. Drift clubbers, take note. Not a bad idea, actually. Let me take some notes. You've nothing to prove to Drift Club, you know, but feel free to go on proving it anyway. Serious about making Fortune Island the permanent home of Drift Club, you know? I mean, how are we ever gonna top this place? Our Fortune Island headquarters plan is on hold for the moment. I wanted to get us back to what Drift Club does best. Arguing over the tiniest details of drift engineering. You see, this is another custom 240SX from the Formula Drift circuit. 95 this time with only 830 horses. So you'll have to prove this is as much about finesse as it is flat-out power. I've laid in as technical a route as I could find. The rest is up to you. Soft springs. This is exactly what I mean. Believe it or not, Formula Drift is all about how much traction you can maintain. I think those tires can stand up to a little more, don't you? newsletter for this. Well, here's the proof. Power isn't the most important thing in your drift setup. Which isn't to say we won't still argue the point later on, just for fun.